Today we are going to explore two theories pertaining to the new Roblox Piggy Book 2 game, set to release in just a few short weeks. The funny thing is though, these two theories are a direct contradiction of each other. One paints a very dark picture, while the other is a more heroic one. Put on your shoes and buckle your pants, because it's time for a theory. A piggy theory! Imagine if like Game Theory made a Piggy Theory channel. All of us would be out of a job. Also, speaking of jobs, make sure you hit that subscribe button and like the video. It helps me out a lot. It makes me feel like staying up for over 30 hours just to make this video wasn't a waste of my time. Thank you for your support. It's weird to think that a minute and 25-second trailer about a Roblox video game could be such a big deal. I mean, look at this. In a 24-hour span, it got more views than the new Halo Infinite game trailer did in the exact same time span. But what's perhaps even crazier is that this video will mainly be talking about exactly 3 seconds of a trailer. I know, I'm a total mad lad. Enough of me though, let's talk about this person. The character everyone had a reaction to.
Whoa! TSP! TSP, dude!
Who locked her up? Wait, yo! Who was that? That was like a wolf, dude!
I'm sure. Who are you? It's like James Bond Wolf. I'm talking about Wolfy. Or Willow, according to Minitoon's latest tweet he posted literally a few hours ago. I mean, honestly, who else would have that name? Willow Walrus? Enough jokes, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video. Wolfy bad versus Wolfy good. Is Wolfy a member of TSP? Is Wolfy the leader of TSP? If Wolfy is bad, who are they shooting at? Is this a segue into another story with wolves and pigs? Here's what we know. Wolfy is a girl. Did I mention Minitoon named her Willow? Wolfy is based off the character Wendy Wolf in the Peppa Pig series. Wolfy is wearing black, and Wolfy knows how to shoot a gun. However, we don't know how well, considering we don't see what she's shooting. I mean, it could be point blank and she missed. We don't know. That's it. No other person in the entire world besides Minitoon and IKEA's knows who this person is. It's all speculation, a theory, a piggy Alright, I'll stop. Let's dive into this. Wolfy is evil. Surprisingly, after 4 hours of research, this is actually a pretty accurate theory. It all starts with 2 scenes within the Piggy 2 trailer itself. The first one is that of Wolfy, of course, and the other one is our good old friend Doggy. Doggy seems to be holding a selfie stick, but it's actually a taser, the same one in fact from Roblox Jailbreak. Remember when Jailbreak and Piggy had a crossover? Well, this is more of that. What you should pay attention to though is the area Doggy is in. Doggy is actually in the alleyway where the gallery is. But NightFoxx, I don't see a dumpster, and where's the door to the gallery then? Well, if you look here, you can see that I'm in the gallery in question. But if I look left, it's Doggy. Doggy! What happened to your neck? Okay, ignore that. Instead, look at this background. Imagine there's a building here, but look in the background and you can see it's got windows and everything, the same color brick, the same style, the same concrete. It's the exact same place. So, as I said, the scene is actually the exact alley we escaped from in the gallery map, just a different angle. Why is this significant? Well, I'm glad you asked. If you recall, 3 or 4 weeks ago, Minitoon updated the 1 through 3 chapter end scenes. You might have missed it since everyone now plays build mode and it's almost impossible to find a server full of people who love playing the gallery map. But in the gallery map cutscene, Minitoon cleverly hid a very important moment within the dialogue when Doggy refers back to an arrest that he and our character made a long time ago. A long time ago being this time, when Doggy was in uniform. As I stated previously, when we escaped the gallery in Chapter 3, Doggy wasn't on duty, so he wasn't in uniform. Of course, at the time we saw this, nobody thought anything as the Piggy story was already over. But it wasn't! This little incident foreshadows the new book when we officially see this flashback scene to Doggy and our character making the arrest. And who are we arresting? Wolfy. That would mean that this scene we see with Wolfy isn't something that's happening in the present or even in the future, it's in the past. Actually, to illustrate it even further, every cutscene in the Piggy trailer is a flashback. ZIZZY, Pony, Grandpa, Doggy, Wolfy, it's all in the past. This hallway we see is the end game. Still aren't convinced? Look at the brick behind Wolfy. You notice a resemblance? It's not exactly the same, but it's very similar. Almost as if the gunshot happens inside one of those buildings. Let's do an experiment. Look at your walls. Are the walls inside your room the same as the walls on the outside of the building? Alright, well, hopefully nobody's using an outhouse while watching this video. My point here is that Wolfy and Doggy had a run-in with each other. Wolfy is bad and even looks the part. Do you know what color represents dark and evil? Black. Too bad, Darth Vader. You made your choice. I don't care if black was in season and white made you look fat. This also means that Wolfy and Doggy know each other, and this would give Wolfy a reason to attack Doggy. Anyone else find it ironic that in the chapter 3 cutscene, Doggy talks about an arrest made, and then the very next chapter gets whacked? And then in chapter 8, we find a note that says Doggy and Foxy got what was coming to them? Doggy knows TSP, or at least one of the members. Although, man, poor Foxy. Just in the wrong place at the wrong time. If you are following along correctly, this would mean that Wolfy is a member of TSP. Since we are pretty much with Doggy at the very beginning of the game, all the way until he gets infected, the only way Doggy would have known TSP is if he knew them before the infection started. Also, Minitoon did say he would reveal TSP in the new book. What if he did it in the new trailer? What does make me wonder though, what was Wolfy doing to warrant an arrest? Is this the actual beginning of the infection? Was Wolfy on a secret mission to steal something to infect Miss P with a virus with which there were no cure? We do know Miss P was patient 0, but we still don't know how she even got sick. What if it was this arrest that set the whole story off? Needless to say, Wolfy equals bad hombre. What this could also mean is that flashback of ZIZZY could very well be ZIZZY fighting off Wolfy who had captured her. Then Pony was on his way to save the day and got caught himself. See what I'm saying here? Everything fits. See, Mom? I can do puzzles. Now, of course, there are two sides to every story, and to talk about the bad, we must also talk about the good. What if Wolfy actually was a good girl? You know what I mean. I know it's kind of hard to believe after that last juicy theory, but hear me out. What if Minitoon wants you to believe Wolfy is evil to throw you off? Hey, don't blame me, blame Minitoon. He's the one creating holes in the story to leave us all wondering. Let's think about who is the bad people in Piggy. We know Mr. P is kind of evil, but I don't really like putting him in this category as he was kind of acting out of love and desperation to make Miss P better. Take that away, who else is evil? TSP? We've never seen him. You see, Minitoon likes to make people believe that there are evil people around, but then none of them show up. The infected aren't evil, they're just victims. Also, what evil person do you know named Willow? I searched it up. Dark Willow from Buffy the Vampire Slayer is all I could find. Is Minitoon a Buffy fan? On a more serious note, Minitoon seems to be loosely basing his story on a weird, twisted version of the Peppa Pig universe. This means that Wendy Wolf isn't a bad person. Doggy and her are friends in the series. This could also mean that Wolfy isn't bad in this version and is going to join the fight alongside us, much like ZIZZY and Pony. After all, we don't really know who Wolfy is shooting at in the flashback. Maybe Wolfy was firing at TSP. Or maybe Wolfy was evil and then turned and became a spy. Maybe she was in TSP, but then after seeing all the harm that was caused, she flipped and is now helping us like a double agent. Obviously, I don't have much to go off of with her being innocent because nothing really connects her to the previous Piggy story if you take out her being evil. This could mean that she's either 100% evil Or it could mean that she just hasn't been introduced yet. I mean, going along with our Star Wars theme, Luke Skywalker was a hero, but you didn't even hear about him until book 4. Whichever theory you think is correct, rest assured that 400 other theories will pop up that could be true. We will have our answer soon enough, though. I would be interested to know which theory you think is correct. Let me know down in the comments below. Also, while you're at it, stop off and hit that like button and subscribe, or doggy will taser you. That's what he told me anyway. Thanks for watching, and until the next time, I'll see you all later.